Okay, I guess that's the ending of the game. Um, yeah, I didn't get to record the last little bit, the expressway part, where we get to the expressway all the way to the last final boss fight. Um, they didn't even let me record the damn credits and show who was involved with creating this game. I guess they don't want no one to know who created this game. I'm gonna tell you right now, this game is a piece of shit. Non-stop, same combat music all the way to the end. The moves, the fight, the combat is the same. There, you can't add or get any additional combat moves with the weapons that you start with. I wanted to go through the whole game with the weapons I started with because those are their iconic weapons. Those are the weapons that they I assume are throughout the whole series. Barrett's machine, Gatling gun, Cloud Scribe's Buster Sword, and so on and so forth. Tifa's leather gloves are those are their iconic weapons. I didn't want to change it. I hate that this game. If you want to see different combat moves, you have to change your weapons. I didn't want to do that. That would brought the game down. I hated Cloud Stripe's character. He's a piece of shit through the whole game. He kind of lightens up towards the end, but always this is what the seventh game in the series. So you telling me this dude was a complete cunt all the way from Final Fantasy 1 all the way till now? That is what makes me hate the game too. You got this character that doesn't know how to lighten the fuck up, who's constantly just a downer through the game. I've had asshole characters before who were wow, I can't stand this guy. But then there are moments where they actually, are pretty cool or funny. God of War, he's an asshole. But he actually knows how to lighten up every now and then. At least in God of War with him and his son Atreus, that's a better game and combat system and everything overall better than this piece of shit game. Um, I hated most of the characters. A lot of the characters are fucking forgettable. I hated Cloud Scribe's fucking headache migraine outburst every fucking chapter. Almost every chapter he grabs his head and apparently his head is about to explode. I don't know what the fuck that is. Don't know who the fuck that other guy with the Buster Sword at the end was. People said that you could play this game and you won't need to know the lore or at least play the other games and know what's going on. That's not true. I don't know half the shit was going on, yeah, at least half the shit that was going on in this damn game because I never played the originals, which I wouldn't because this is just garbage. And playing this is just alone is enough to know that this game is a piece of shit. I did not like Aerith. She's annoying as hell. I like Tifa. I loved Barrett. Barrett was the only thing that kept me playing this game. The only black dude in the game, apparently. Or there's a couple other black characters, but there's literal fucking civilians. Um, the only dude that kept me going was him, Tifa, Briggs, or Biggs, I guess I keep calling him Briggs, it's Biggs, Wedge, and Jessie, but I think she died. She's gone. I mean, I thought Biggs died, but apparently not. Um, yeah, the Avalanche people apparently is the only people that kept me wanting to play. Cloud destroyed every opportunity to be for it to be funny or almost cool, just to play. I didn't want to play as him. If they had given me a choice to pick any one of these characters, I probably would have, just to not play as this guy. This guy is the most fucking I don't know, emo person, just always down, always just talking shit and just ruins the game. What else I hate about this game? It's linear as fuck. This game is the most linear fucking game, piece of shit I've ever played. You have to go this path or you can't go nowhere else. That's it. That's all this game was. You can't, there's no explore. I mean, you could explore to an extent, to a tiny percentage of percent. Otherwise, you had a set path to go, or it's either their path or it's no path. That's it, essentially. What else I hated about this game? Let me see. So the characters, the music, combat music was garbage. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, the enemies are fucking annoying. Uh, Repetitive ass moves that they did too. that they spam the shit out of. I could see why they added a lot of health potions in this game, because you can just have like literally hundreds of health potions, and that's because the enemies, their moves are almost virtually undodgeable, unblockable. I mean, you can block them, you can dodge them, but a lot of the moves and a lot of the times, because the areas are so fucking linear and so fucking narrow, it's hard to block or dodge enemies. I hated the shield dudes. I hated these one fish creatures that kept shooting bubbles that would put you to sleep and you would just be vulnerable. They were annoying as fuck. I hated the lizard dudes in the sewer with the spears and shit. I forget their names, some weird ass names. All the creatures have fucking weird names you can't hardly fucking pronounce. So that's stupid in that aspect too. The only hardest boss fight I had was with that fucking robot where you were Barrett and Aerith. That was the most annoying piece of shit ever. What else I hate about this game? Trying to get everything possible to say about this piece of shit. I can't think of anything else that I hated. There were, like I mean, there's good things about this game, but it's so little that it doesn't bring it up from a 1 out of 10. Like, there were funny moments, but like I said, Cloud fucking ruins it with his fucking being of his personality, which is, I think he's gay. Like, you had all these chances, like, to, like, you know, sleep with all these different women, and you just, like, what the hell is wrong with him? Someone's got to explain that to me. What the fuck is wrong with this guy's character that he's just like he get pussy literally thrown at him and he just, I think he's gay. Like, he's got to be, or something like that, or I don't know. Maybe the soldier, whatever, they take some type of serum or maca or whatever the fuck that shit is called. But there's other soldiers who are actually pretty fucking, like, you know. I was guess say flamboyant, because that one biker boss fight, he seemed more like, you know, like he's more animated and less, you know, robotic like fucking Cloud. He's like a fucking robot. It's so annoying. Like, you know, you get this character who's a fucking little robot. I was hoping, checking my mic, making sure it's not muted. Like, it's just wow. The like sections of this game was mind numbing. Like, I hated the part where the Hojo guy, the scientist guy, made us go through that fucking gauntlet of just non-stop fighting through his test subjects just to be able to get out of there. It was just so fucking annoying. I fell asleep halfway through that, and my brain just spazzed out halfway through there. It was so bad. There's a lot of sections like that where it's just so boring and just so drawn out and just excess of just nothingness. There's more fucking cutscenes, I would believe, more talking in this game than there is combat. I mean, it has to be. If you put the time period of how much talking and cutscenes next to the literal battle scenes, it probably out extends it by like hours or even like just double digits type minutes. It's just bad. This game is bad. I don't think I'm ever. I wouldn't get the next one remake they come out with. It's that bad. The Shipwreck guy. I hate the Shipwreck guy. I hate how Japanese characters make their, like, the bad characters, like, all cocky and shit all the damn time. It's just so annoying. Like, they think they're so cool and shit when they're not. Like, their characters are just like that. And I hate it. Excuse me. Like, you get these characters that's just all, I'm so cool in this. It just like, it's so drawn, played out after, like, you know, after I've seen a lot of animes and shit, like Japanese stuff, and it's just like you get all the same characters. You got one dude who just too cool for anything, like Cloud, and you got another bad guy who just thinks that he's just like the greatest thing on. Like, that's all the characters in the Japanese universe are. Like, that's all they are. Damn. They're all alike. Like, every other game, every other anime series, whatever, are just the fucking same. Hell, even Wedge's character is fucking generic, and you can find a lot of fat characters or just annoying characters like him in any anime or any Japanese type style shit. Like, it's just garbage. like how often they recycle these type of characters. Like a lot of the characters are just recycled from different various animes. Um, all in all, this is a long ass rant. This game was trash. I will never, probably never, get the new one that comes out if they come out with another one. Don't buy this. Yeah, 1 out of 10. I'm done. I got a headache. After all of that, I have a headache. It was so drawn out, the ending bits. I'm thinking we're gonna complete it at the Mako place, the last building. Like you go there, you storm the building, and try to save Aerith. I thought it was gonna end there. We take this shit to another fucking dimension. After that, the expressway, another dimension. Then I don't know what else. You just I can't even really talk. I just. I'm weak. I'm weakened by this garbage. Anyways, 1 out of 10. Um, yeah. Goodbye. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Yeah. And yeah. Goodbye.